The earth we live in is such a beautiful place, filled with life, opportunity, and has the potential to be self-sustaining. With almost 7.5 billion humans that inherit the earth, each individual has the capacity to either harm or help the environment. Humans are drawn to the environment that provide basic needs for us, but as Earth's population continues to expand, we begin to see the tragedy of intense human activity evident in the world today. One of the greatest impacts that humans have on the environment is an extremely common practice found everywhere humans have set foot, and that is of littering. Littering is defined as any piece of waste that is improperly disposed of at an improper location. There are some individuals that correctly dispose of their waste. There are others that do not care where their waste ends up. Let me take you to the city of my hometown, Edmonton, Alberta. Edmonton is known for its beautiful river valley, magnificent downtown skyline, and world-famous mall. However, beneath this so-called beauty typically portrayed by tourists, Edmonton is covered in litter. On November 19th, 2016, at approximately 2 p.m., I conducted my own personal observation of litter in Edmonton, Alberta, in order to determine the severity of Edmonton's littering problem as a baseline. The area I chose was located directly below the high-level bridge next to Kingsman Park. During my observation, I was shocked to see so many different types of litter present in the environment, which included a fruit snack package, plastic wrappers of food, coffee cups, and used tires. What was interesting was that all these items were within a couple of meters of each other. Also, the area I observed seemed to have garbage cans present in the nearby vicinity, so there shouldn't have been any excuse to litter. I decided to do a follow-up survey in my neighborhood in West Edmonton on November 20th at around 1 p.m. I found that there was primarily plastic litter, which included shopping bags, candy bar wrappers, and a Ziploc bag. It seems that litter is an ongoing problem in Edmonton. From 2009 to 2013, a baseline litter audit was conducted in Edmonton by MGM Management, an environmental consulting firm. This audit was conducted to determine the extent of littering, consisting of over 14,000 littering observations on city streets. The City of Edmonton's Community Service Department published an executive summary report for the year of 2013. In this report, it lists 3 major types of litter: fiber litter, plastic litter, and small litter. First of all, fiber litter consists of paper, packaging, cardboard, newspapers, and advertisements. These items make up a significant portion of litter in Edmonton. In fact, fiber litter makes up about 50% of the total amount of litter conducted in the audit. The number one source of fiber litter in Edmonton is towels and napkins. So why are towels and napkins such a large issue? Well, for one thing, every human being uses them at one time or another. Whether it's used for personal hygiene or to clean up spills, humans have the most substantive impact due to the sheer number used. The problem with its use is that not all the litter goes into the trash bin. Due to a shift to become more environmentally friendly, companies are now taking an active approach to include labels such as 100% recycled content or 100% biodegradable. However, it seems that humans have taken a carefree attitude toward littering, especially when products such as napkins are considered harmless with these labels. Plastic litter is the second most common material found in Edmonton. This includes materials such as candy bar wrappers, plastic cups, and bags. In total, this contributes to about 28% of the total large litter in Edmonton. There are a number of reasons why plastic is contributing to an overwhelming litter problem. First of all, it is very difficult to buy items that are not wrapped in plastic these days. Plastic is also relatively cheap to produce, and millions of tons of plastic is manufactured each year and continues to be on the rise. The final type of litter is that of small litter, which includes straws, bottle caps, chewing gum, and cigarette butts. Though small litter makes up a relatively small amount of litter, it has disproportionately higher toxic effects due to the vast majority being that of cigarette butts. In fact, cigarette butts make up 44% of all the small items observed. As humans, we are all currently aware of the toxic effects that cigarette causes. But what are the causes of cigarette butt pollution itself? According to a study done by Litter Free Planet, cigarette butt waste consists of almost 30% of the total litter in the United States in shorelines, waterways, and on land. Since humans are the only individuals that smoke cigarettes, we are releasing over 4,000 chemicals into the environment through tar and cigarette smoke. Of these chemicals, at least 50 are known to be carcinogenic to humans. Also, cigarette butts may leach into our waterways and may affect other organisms that may accidentally ingest it as food. So we may ask, how much damage can cigarette butts really do? A comparative analysis done by Moriwaki and colleagues found an average of 150 cigarette butts collected per kilometer per month in Japan. These contain a level of arsenic higher than the water quality criteria in Japan. Furthermore, the contents of heavy metals in cigarette butts that leached into the environment was much higher than the detection limits for all elements, such as cadmium, copper, lead, chromium, and arsenic. Finally, the concentrations of nicotine resulted in a 3.8 milligrams per liter, which is known to cause deleterious effects on living organisms. The study also mentions that nicotine in cigarette butts readily diffuse into the environment when mixed with rainwater. Polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, such as benzopyrene, have extremely high carcinogenic effects, and there was a higher than average lethal dose of about 0.032 milligrams per kilometer per month. These results indicate that the regulation of cigarette butt waste is absolutely necessary in order to preserve the environment. All is not lost, however, as a 2013 litter audit mentioned previously showed that the amount of large litter compared to the 2009 audit decreased by about 41.3%. The amount of small litter has also decreased from an average of 17 items per site in 2009 to only 10 in 2013. Cigarette butts have also decreased by 42.2% from 2009 to 2013. However, cigarette butts still make up a disproportionately high number of small litter reported in Edmonton. So what are some positive changes that have been made to mediate this litter problem? First of all, there are areas set up in the city that allow us to separate the type of waste we throw away. The University of Alberta has different garbage bins that separate different types of garbage, such as organics, plastics, and styrofoam, which helps eliminate waste and litter respectively. They are also located in high traffic areas for easy use. The University of Alberta also has solar trash compactors that are installed in high traffic areas on North Campus. These solar compactors are self-powered and have up to 5 times the capacity of a regular trash can of the same size. The University of Alberta's award-winning recycle transfer station was built in 2007 to increase the efficiency of the waste diversion program. Recyclable materials are collected through campus using a hybrid truck and are placed in the appropriate compactor for pickup by a contracted waste hauler. From the recycle transfer station, the contracted waste hauler takes the recyclable materials to a local materials recovery facility. To combat cigarette butts, the Outdoor Ashtray Program is an initiative the City of Edmonton uses to maintain outdoor ashtrays that is installed in certain commercial districts. Universal symbols at each location clearly define the purpose of these public ashtrays, as well as the penalty for littering. Overall, Edmonton has done its part in order to combat the harmful effects of littering. The onus is now on us humans to take responsibility and do our part for the environment. By preventing littering, we can foster a safer environment for families and animals, leading to the promotion of cleaner neighborhoods, safer communities, and improved quality of life. Remember, our planet is readily changing, and by taking steps to prevent littering, we can continue to have a sustainable environment for future generations.